Right, so as you can see, I'm on the Festival Way. I'm just heading out of Bristol. It's sort of the 17th, 18th of December, whatever it is. So we're firmly in winter now, and it's rained pretty much every day. You can see the standing water in the field there, and the mud on there. Yeah, it's rained pretty much every day for weeks, it feels like. It's a very wet, damp winter we're having. But I just absolutely need to get out, so doing a bit of a wild camp or stealth camp in the woods today, one with a bit of a difference, but I'll reveal more when I get there. Love to see the kids playing. Right, so I'm still on the Festival Way. At this point it joins the road. You are allowed to use the footpath here, so it keeps you off the road if you so choose. But I've stopped at this point just to point something out, and that's that block of trees there that stand above the others on the top of the hill. That's where I'm heading. Got a bit further to go yet, so I've got to go up the road here and around, and then up the hill and down through the woods. But that's where I'm heading. I'll tell you more about those trees when I get there, if I've not given it away already in the title and for the video, and more about why this video is going to be a little bit different to what I usually do. I'll come back to you soon. Right, so I'm off the trail. Just heading up the hill there, so I thought I'd just stop and show you this bit. This hill is a real killer. I have done it before, just the once, and yeah, it's a battle. You can see the woods where I'm heading back over there. I had to swoop around in quite a long loop. Done about a mile and a half from where I pointed out those trees, and I think I've got about a half a mile, maybe more, up this hill. So yeah, the weather's holding out. Rain is forecast for tonight and tomorrow morning, which is one of the reasons why I've not gone too far. But yeah, we'll see how we go and battle up this here hill. Right, so here we are, arrived at the woods, Ashton Hill Bike Park. Quite a good mountain bike track runs through these woods by all accounts. I've never tried it. I'm not much of a mountain biker, to be fair. Now the trees I pointed out earlier are down this track, so that's the way I'm heading now. That's where I'm hoping and expecting to find somewhere to camp. Obviously shouldn't be a problem in this woods, I'm sure. So I'll get down there, tell you a bit more about them, and we'll go from there. Right, so here we are then. We've reached those trees. They're quite big. Now these are American redwoods, or Sierra redwoods, from California. They were planted here about between 1860 and 1870, and there is a grove of them that was planted, which is the way that they grow naturally. They're not at the stage yet where you could drive a car through them or anything, some of the ones I've seen in California, but I'm not sure I'm ever going to get to California or a chance to camp among the American redwoods. But tonight I will. I've been here once before and had a look around to try and find a site among these, and the best place I could find was just to the top of that small bank in there. So there is a path up through here, so it'd be a bit of a battle to get up there. Particularly, you can see I may be able to see it's someone's come down there. It's all slippy and muddy, so I'm not going to try that, but I think I am going to try and get back up through there and then work my way over to the top of that little mound there, just out of the way for the camp. But yeah, these what I came to see, as I say, the American redwoods. I hope they're coming over well on the video, because they are very impressive. 1860, so what's that? That makes them just 1860. It's just 160 years old. Yeah. I'll never know, but I'd love to see them in another 160 years and see how big they are then. I'm sure they'll be mightily impressive. The American redwoods. Right, beautiful spot. As I say, we're in mid-December, so the sun's starting to set already. We're almost on the shortest day. So yeah, I need to get up to that spot there and start getting this tent set up. Right, so I think this little patch here, it's fairly flat, is where the tent's going tonight. Somebody's had a go at making a little bit of a shelter there before, and there's some logs around here. Someone looks like they've had a campfire or whatever. That's the little gully or valley, whatever you want to call it, where the trees are, and you can just see those there. So yeah, I'm up above there, so there's a few dog walkers about in the wood at the moment, but it will be going dark pretty soon, and that'll be the end of those. So yes, I think pretty much just here is where I'm going to pitch up. So I'll get the tent up and bring you back and tell you what the other sort of surprises or the differences on today's camp to what I usually do. Right, so I did say this camp was going to be a little bit different, and the title of the camp is a luxury wild camp. So let's see why it's a luxury camp. There we go. Now, those of you that's seen any of my other videos know I normally travel on the Brompton. So the first thing is, obviously, that's not the Brompton. That's the Giant Explore e-bike. Several reasons why I've come on that. As I say, it's been very muddy and such, and the location of this would have been difficult with the Brompton. Not impossible, but difficult. But also it's meant that I can bring more gear with me. So the first major change and major bit of luxury is I've got my old Decathlon tent. It's a 2-man tent, so there's more room in there, and I think it's also a bit better for the winter. Not quite so much mesh, and the tent itself comes right down, or pretty much right down to the floor, as you can see, so that leaves me more room to relax. I brought my camping chair. It's a new addition. This is the first time I've used it. So yeah, I've got a bit of comfort there. I brought my wood burning stove and a fuel log to pop on that. Now, obviously I'm in the woods, there's plenty of wood, but it really has been very, very wet. So I don't know how we'd go with the wood in the woods. Everything's going to be saturated. We've had so much rain. Yeah, so there's the fuel log for that. And then obviously there's the jet boil. I'm going to be having some steak, mushrooms and fried tomatoes for my evening meal. And tucked in there, look at that, bottle of red, nice Merlot to go with the steak. So, provided I don't get interrupted tonight, that's my plans for tonight. Somebody did just walk past with a dog, and believe it or not, they came up through this bit. There's no path or anything, but yeah, they did manage to find me. Hopefully nothing will come of that. It will be dark shortly anyway. It's just gone 4 now, so yeah, another half an hour and we'll start to be in darkness, and then I'll get the fire lit and have a coffee now. Yeah, then we'll get the fire lit and go from there. Well, I lit that about 2 minutes ago. Doesn't look very promising, does it? Might have to have another go with that. Fuel cell fire log. It was only £1, but if it won't light, don't matter, does it really? It's no good. We'll have to have another go. Okay, so as you can see, that's going nicely now. I had to get it going with the jet boil. Lit the jet boil and then put the jet boil to both ends and got it going that way. I think if it had just come with a lighter or matches, I'd have been a little bit disappointed with that, because I don't think I would have got that going. So that's just something to be aware of if you're ever thinking of doing the same. But now it's going, so say lasts for up to 2 hours. Well, all I need it to last is until I've had my evening meal, my steak and such, and then when I've had that, I shall be retiring to the tent anyway. There's a football match I want to watch tonight, and I have hopefully got a decent or reasonable signal up here, so I'll be watching that on Amazon. So like I said, this is a luxury camp. That is throwing out a little bit of heat, certainly keep my hands warm and my legs. Yeah, very nice. Right, so it was at this point when I had to abandon the camp. No drama or anything at the camp, but yeah, I did need to finish things at this point. As I say, I think this was a bit of a different camp for me, certainly in the fact that I had to pack up and go home. But it was a shame really, because I was looking forward to the rest of the evening and night there. But yeah,
these things happen. First time it's happened to me, but yeah, these things happen. So it was a bit of an event, packing up in the dark, in the woods anyway, and getting out of there. But I managed it fine, and I got back, which is what I needed to do. So I thought it was worth posting the video anyway, because a bit of a different location and a bit of a different camp that I set up. So hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, and consider subscribing if you want to see more. Thanks till next time, and a Merry Christmas.